Beautiful morning to you out there on top of this wonderful morning and this beautiful new week for CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyiana, and I welcome you to this beautiful show. As we always do, I'm now from Mondays to Fridays inside the 9 o'clock hour. We'll first of all tell you what's in for inside the front pages of newspapers, after which we'll come land your domot with all of the big tourists them and a savvy person to help us pieces the tourists them for where we be say it go make better sense to me and to you where they listen and they watch us. Now some of the big tourists them inside the weekend that say some of the girls them, some of the students where they kidnapped from St. Mary's Catholic School for inside Niger State don't escape. Plus also say those people that when they go park for church inside Kwara State, they don't release them. And then we also get different talk, you know, like they say they don't they near where those ones where they Kebbi day. Some people now still they put mouth into that matter. Then plus also the talk of the corper, the NYSC member, we go write some type thing and they undergo some discipline punishment right now. All of that and plenty more. Now we'll go bring on your domot on top big tourists them inside Niger. But before then, no go anywhere. Make we take a very short break. Once we come back, front pages of newspaper sharply. The Punch newspaper, and I start up the papers this morning, and the biggest story for there, they say on top the serious kidnapping yigiaga. Tinubu don't pull out 100,000 policemen from to they do security for VIPs. And President, they do meeting with all our orgas them for inside service that are security orgas them. And defense headquarters also they retouchlight all of they run their operations. 50 students from Niger, 38 kidnapped Kwara churchgoers, all of them don't get back their freedom. And right about now, with the hear say audits, some kind of touchlightment don't discover more than 61 billion naira payment breaches inside NNPCL, and states don't pile up 1.06 trillion naira gbese, even with say the money where they move to them from federal account allocation actually plenty where. And inside the big story for inside the front of the Punch newspaper, now something about Nest Oil Limited in receivership. But you're gonna need to check like the paper with your eye koro make you for know waiting they inside the papers this morning. Now, following closely the Punch newspaper, now the Guardian newspaper, and inside the Guardian newspaper, court don't want FBN, Access, Zenith Bank MDs, make them no disobey order for Nest Oil accusation of 1 billion basic case where they for inside court. International pressure they on top federal government as states don't close schools on top kidnappings them. All of that day inside the Guardian newspaper, and then you go also see the Nest Oil Limited in receivership yarn is there. Like say almost all papers them. Now that story be one of the big things that will happen over the weekend, and today will be Monday. Now the Vanguard newspaper can they follow the Guardian inside the Vanguard on top accusation of $1 billion Nest Oil claim of Ubese. First Bank, Access Bank, Zenith Bank MDs risk going to prison on top accusation say them disobey court order. Tinubu don't order now say may them withdraw police officers where they do security for VIPs, and say may they also collect for work extra 30,000 police people. Oyedepo, they tell Christians them, say take charge before all this killy them go enter inside waiting, we no go fit control. 50 students were then kidnapped from Niger Catholic School don't escape. Now what in the joint body of Christians them the yarn be that and with the 38 people were then kidnapped from Kwara Church don't get back their freedom. Governor Abdul Razak they cut cap twale for President Tinubu on the way we be say put hand, put leg, put everything inside to make sure say all of these people that were they kidnapped come back home. Then the Nest Oil Limited in receivership. Now also the big story where you go see for inside the front of the Vanguard newspaper. Just check light all of these papers them, make you foresee how the matter take they go down. The Daily Trust newspaper now follow closely, and inside the Daily Trust on this issue of insecurity, 13 teenager girls now they don't kidnap inside Borno State. That now waiting that one they talk there. You go need to touch light down with your eye and also see the Nest Oil Limited in receivership Tori make you for touch light all of them. The Nigerian Tribune, now income be the next newspaper this morning. Yes, the Nigerian Tribune follow the Daily Trust closely, and waiting the Nigerian Tribune, they talk this morning, they say on the accusation of $1 billion say First Bank, Access Bank, Zenith Bank, the MD said that they risk to go prison because then they disobey court order. Now they don't rescue 30 worshippers for inside Kwara as 50 students escape from kidnappers inside Niger State. Tinubu don't order, say make them withdraw police from VIPs them. All of that, they inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The Nation newspaper now can they follow, and inside the Nation on top accusation of $1 billion basic claim. First Bank, Access Bank, Zenith Bank, the MDs them, they risk to enter prison on top say they disobey court order. And still, 38 people that were kidnapped for Kwara don't get back their freedom. 51 Niger students return home, and I will not fall and I will continue to fight this fight. Now waiting President Tinubu, the yan be that, all inside the Nation newspaper. And moving on, now sports, the Punch Sports Extra. Now be the newspaper will be so we'll take wrap up the front pages of newspapers this morning. The biggest story for there, they say redemption. Our ZM score own goal can equalize for inside the Nantes draw. Echegini also score like he gets hat-trick. He score 3 goals for inside check for PSG as little known. Ayoasi, that one also did there. Eze also scored 3 goals as Gunners go 6 points clear. NFF don't define the people then will be said they go play as opponents for Falcons. Sunderland, they plan to sign Dele Bashiru. Awoniyi also there for the eye of Bremen. They don't they look say Blaisena Alonso now go take over Liverpool job. Chelsea don't also join the race to take see if they go fee by Murillo join to become among them. Amorim also defined to extend their unbeaten record against the Toffees. Still for inside the Lewandowski reject Fenerbahce. And on still for the Punch Sports Extra, Vini done the near new contract with Madrid. The Tigers, that's now people them for inside Nigeria, so they don't show the 12-man squad we go play the World Cup qualifiers. Even as Lagos legend finish the Hoopers in NBPL finale. Just check inside the Punch Sports Extra. You go see all of this and plenty other to reach them. And this now where we will wrap up the curtain on top the front pages of newspaper for today. But try make you get at least one of these papers, open up, because you see say waiting there the front pages are not too plenty today because it's like this Nest Oil matter don't buy most of the pages. So you go need to open the papers then, make you see other hot to reach them where they inside this newspapers. And don't forget, join us again tomorrow, same time, same station for another beautiful edition of front pages of newspapers. But as we're ready for all of that one, not go anywhere because the big to reach them now they come up next inside Niger.
Hello, my country people of Niger. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebbi don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears more and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television. Where we go to break that news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Niger. You go enjoy them well because we go break down for you, you go reason with us and you go understand it grammar well. What you need to do now, to follow us on top www.CHRICED or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Olawale Omane. On top CHRICED Radio and Television, your matter, now we own.
Welcome back to Inside Niger on top CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. If you know the on top Facebook and on top YouTube right now live, they follow us, they drop your contributions, they put your own mind inside what they discuss. So I tell you, you did miss and you did on a long team because a lot is about to go down. And if you follow us on top all other social media handles at CHRICED Radio TV. We did for TikTok, we did for X, we did for Instagram. Like I talk, we did YouTube and we did Facebook. And not just follow us, subscribe to our channels, like what we do, watch all of our reports, all of our videos, all of our short clips them, and then drop your comments, make your own for no loss, and then do us one more favor by to make sure say you also share so that other people feel to enjoy what you they enjoy. Now coming back to inside the studio, my name na Princess Anyana, and I get Kolawole Omoni with me. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Happy New Week to you.
Same to you,
so
sister.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
There's a little of tomato, the orange. Okay, so over the weekend, a lot happened, right from Saturday, Sunday. First of all, personally, Saturday been busy. So yesterday I began to see a lot of updates. Like, for example, the President bringing out a release to say in Bele the suite in the monitor situation and say the 38 people we then go kidnap for church inside Kwara don't get back their freedom. Sure, in a way, he say they have been rescued. Then you can't say, I don't know, some newspapers, they say 50, but the press release from the president said 51 of the students then we then kidnapped from St. Mary's School inside the Niger State say they have been recovered. You get, so when you see the statement, first of all, what do you think? Putting in mind, say, I remember the other day when we talked this matter, you mentioned something, say, if there is a rescue, at least we should hear say there was engagement of shooting, there was maybe they catch some people or say, but in a situation where you say rescue and nobody died, nobody was caught, you don't really sound like rescue. So when you see the statements, were you surprised or as expected?
No, I'm not surprised. And the good news is that they loved the people we then kidnap their loved ones. They've been able to at least hear the news and eventually they will reunite with them. So that's good news to the family members. But the idea of say, okay, rescue or release or recover, I mean, they tell you about how Nigerians really need to pay attention to the words that the presidency or the federal government could use if they eventually get these people. I appreciate the fact say the operation did timely. They no really sit down there for long before they get these guys back.
That's the ones, the Kwara people.
The Kwara people, the worshippers, you understand? Well, if you check the condition right now, it appear like say more of say they do. It appear like say they do rescue operation that they've been talk. It appear like say okay maybe in empowerment again.
Yeah. That's okay, like they talk. There was a discussion, non-kinetic, where they talk.
The non-kinetic way they talk is not in this kind of situation. It's not in this kind of situation because it no help matter. People way then release their people now go rejoice, then go happy. But it no solve the problem if we have to be romancing the situation like this. Because hardly you hear about okay, how many number of casualties we get from the attackers. Hardly you hear about, okay, was there any exchange of guns in the course of this rescue operation. Later, we get to know about, okay, some family will say, oh, we pay so amount to pay this, to pay that. But if this one is coming from government eventually, even I've been telling you about how BBC go interview some of these bandits, where them been talk the amount where them collect before they release those schoolgirls in Zamfara State.
Yes.
So if we hear more of this, it means say we they empower these guys to do more. We they encourage them to say, okay, they will need to take more people whenever they are in need of money, because we have the money to give them in exchange for them to be able to release our people. And when you continue like this, it means say the business they lucrative and they will do more and more. And now waiting with the sea right now. Because if you say you rescue, the people should be able to explain. Maybe they don't want them now. Say maybe they don't talk to anybody. But trust me, the story will still come out. If they don't talk to anybody, then go talk to their spouses, then go talk to their family members. Before you know it, the story will come out. You will see more revelations. Because if you just go like this, you know, yes, anybody die. It means say no be rescue operation and then go do to get these people. It's either something. Sometimes it may not even be money. Sometimes it may be conditional. Okay, release our guys in Kuje prison and let me free your people. It may be something of that nature. But no one believes, say, nothing exchange before these people come back home. Freely, just like that. So if they are not telling us how they take operate, how they take recover these people, it go out for Nigerians to believe. The story of the schoolgirls, where they talk, say some of them, some story be they talk, say they escape. When they be the
say one of the truck.
You understand? Say they escape. So if it is easy and possible for these girls to escape, it means say if we get people will follow them to engage them, we get more of them. We understand the fact say they want to use them as shield to make sure say they're not getting to them. But if we can take some of those girls to escape in this manner, it means if we get more security guys, they'll be around that will not allow them to travel that far before they swing into action. We may get more of them. Eventually, even if now 50 remain for their hand, they will still use that 50 to negotiate. So it's not a loss to them. The one way escape no be lost to them because they have enough of them to negotiate. So if you now allow them to be negotiating every single attack will happen in the name of say you want me Nigerian paint you paint your government and needs, oh, everything is right, you are intervening, you are doing it. In the first place, you know your government not allow it to happen. If it don't already happen, you need to stop it from happening again and again. But with this kind of approach, say we plead with them, we are and we pay them before they release some of those girls, it go hard for them to really stop the operations.
Now let's talk of the statements we come out from the states, the Kwara states, where they say that they thank, they quickly begin thank Presido for his hands-on movement, the way he's swinging into action and everything. Does that actually make sense?
The only thing I appreciate from that statement be the point where the governor talks, say, this is not the time to be celebrating. Say, because we still get more people in the hands of these guys. You understand? And not until we get all of them out of them, it means, say, we are still not celebrating anything in Nigeria. People may want to give a credit to Oga Presido for the fact that, okay, even resemble like Chibok girls, that it took almost 2 weeks before they even believe, say, true, then kidnap people. Maybe because that time, it was a new trend to Nigerians. They never witnessed that kind of a kidnapping before. So, if they say Oga Presido swinging into action, we don't expect anything less from Oga Presido swinging into action. What kind of action? They need to explain. We are used to, this is national security, not be everything we're supposed to talk about. We are not telling you to come and tell us how you take shoot gun. We are only telling you to say, okay, tell us waiting they involve. How many people were you able to kill? Did these people just drop these guys and run away when they see you? Maybe just give little explanation of how the operation look like? Because we don't see many occasions like this. Then go talk say, we rescue these people, we rescue that. Family members or people who pay ransom go eventually come out to say, no be rescue. Now after they release us, now come pick up for junction where they drop us. We paid so amount of naira. So for them to be commending Oga Presido in name of politics, anyway, the way me I see them, they need to explain to Nigerians. We deserve this explanation to let them know that, let us know that, okay, this is what happened and this was how we're able to secure the release of these guys.
And then what will be the big deal about the fact, say, cancel in G20 summit? They mentioned it, the governor mentioned it for his statement, Oga Presido mentioned it for your own press release.
Now
when a political party they use and they also mention, say, during the time of Buhari, during the time of Jonathan, they never cancelled, they gave it, but this one cancelled. What
because
is
they
the
don't
big
already
deal?
know, they don't already know waiting and need, and then they give, you understand? The big deal is that if he go, una go talk, say he go.
But he didn't go. Why do they keep saying it?
For him not to go, to him, he want to use it to oppress himself, to say, okay, now listening leader, now him be. They issue a statement, say he won't travel. People, they shout, why he go travel, this, that. He don't stop now, he no travel again. So we also add it to his CV, because now waiting Nigerians want. But me, remember, they always tell you, say, I no want to see Oga Presido eyes. No be Oga Presido go carry gun to go rescue those people. Order, he can give order from anywhere. They may say, okay, it seems sensitive for him to leave his country when the situation dey hot. Whether he's here or there, regardless of his location, he can give order from anywhere. And if these people really mean business and he is ready to step on people's toes, action will be taken. You understand? The only reason why Nigerians should expect him to say, okay, why are you traveling? Probably because, as a leader, you need to be with your people. Not because, as a leader, you need to carry gun. Commander-in-chief, now you go carry gun, go, they fight battle. No. The reason why they talk, say, the Matawalle what they talk, say, may relocate to Kebbi State because of this. He's not carrying gun to the place. We need action to be taken for us to get results. And that action, regardless of where Oga Presido dey in the world, now what he go still use to talk. He will not carry gun by himself. It now depends on how serious he is with the people when they give that assignment and what kind of strategy they get to get that result. These are the kind of factors they will put in place, regardless of where he dey. But because Nigerians, the moment they cough, you have to just listen to what they are saying for peace to reign, for them to feel like, okay, you listen to them and what have you, but regardless of where in day, this same thing will happen yesterday. It can be in UK and it will happen in that way. He can decide to do Zoom meeting with them. He can decide to do whatever. He can decide to even write just 3 paragraphs message and forward it to them on WhatsApp. Action will be taken if they really mean business and they take him seriously. But where the political will be on the toes where you need to step on for you to get things right. Now, waiting will be the talk about. It's not by whether you are in Nigeria or you are in abroad. It no change anything. Because now order I go still give, somebody need to implement and execute that order.
Before we go move to one of the orders and one of the good things that we see Presido don't do, over 300, I think about 320 arbitrary still in the hand of that's the Niger, they say pupils, primary schools, secondary school, teachers, even some of their children from the Niger state kidnapped, still for the hand of the kidnappers. What next in that one?
Just imagine now, say, I don't know. We don't know the kind of negotiation they did before they got the worshippers in Kwara State. Yeah. But just imagine saying that money them pay now.
For 38.
Then these people too will be expecting money. Because it's just like, say, you took your time to prepare, to plant plenty crops in your farm. The higher the number of the crops, the higher the number of harvest, right? These people got just 38 now. We don't know what transpired. But for people that got over 300, you know that the money, the negotiation cannot be the same thing. So if by mistake now, government pay for the release of these people, I don't know how it was done. They will need to explain for us to stop talking about this payment or empowerment. If they were empowered to get these people out, then you should, because these people, they network, they give each other information. Who knows whether at the same camp, now even operating that of Niger and that of Kwara. So if not the same thing, they will expect also government to pay them money before they can release these people. If we don't have any tactics to make sure, say, we go fight the battle and we secure these people. If that one no go happen, then we may expect each payment of money. I remember when this Abuja trainer attack been happen that time.
Yes.
It gets some of the top of government officials where then eventually we got to know, say, then pay before they secure their release. But initially what we got, they said the bandits say because of their health, they release them. These people care for health? Not to concern them. Because what they need is the target of, okay, how much can I get on top of this person? So if it continues like this, we will only be celebrating the release of the current victims. But it will make us to get more victims. May God forbid bad thing, the way we always pray. But it will make us to get more victims because you empower them. For instance, that one where they talk, say BBC, follow them talk. Wait till now use the money where they pay on up do. They say they used to buy more weapons. So we're empowering them to fight us tomorrow, to get more victims to their camp, and to still continue to fight us.
So you're saying make government come out, come talk exactly how they rescue these people.
But for them not to even be speaking right now, people will be suspecting them. Because now something they're supposed to also celebrate. And now something we're supposed to be bringing confidence in the minds of Nigerians. Say, oh, we now get capable hands that even if they kidnap us, we get people to rescue us. So if it resemble rescue, the way they put on forward, let them do the explanation.
Okay. Now, Oga Presido, based on that report where them been come out, you've been mentioned here on one of the shows them where one European Union joint body been report say over 100,000 out of the about 300 and something police where we get for inside we country, they do guard, they do security for VIPs and politicians and everything. Now, President don't come out now in a meeting we do with our security chiefs them to say they should withdraw all that 100,000 police where they do work we're not supposed to do and let them do the real work where they're supposed to do. They also give approve, say make them recruit another, make them collect for work another 30,000 policemen then. And say if these VIPs actually need security, they should go to NSCDC. Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps to get armed personnel in just 2 to 3 minutes. What you got to say?
It is unfortunate that there's nothing new about all this information that they are giving out. And it is unfortunate that it will not work. I can bet you on this. It won't work. Because there's no mechanism to really enforce some of this order here and there, order, counter order. For instance, in this year alone, Princess, now the first time we did hear about this withdrawal.
No. Voice.
Now the second time.
But this time now Presido.
Presido.
Because before they say now the IGPs.
Presido don't give order to security chiefs to relocate their base to trouble zones before.
But not this president. This president seemed to, you know.
You know what? Where is the result of Bentley? Recommendations of Bentley that president went to. What happened there? Where is the implementation?
We are still waiting.
Those that are not implementing, what happened to them? We are just dangling in a cycle. We are repeating almost approach, and none of it is working because the will to do the needful is not there. You need to do this by sacking people. See many people looking for job here and there. Today you give order withdrawal, tomorrow you give order withdrawal, next tomorrow you give order withdrawal. Who are the people engaging them? I don't talk about getting private security outfits in Nigeria. We get more of them. That maybe these people don't get too confidence in them. Say they are not fully armed, or probably because of their training. I said, make we train these people. Give them guns. License them. Let the reputable people venture into this business.
But somebody asked, because somebody talked this comment, the person can say, who will they be answerable to? Say, God, this country will not agree for even state police. Would they agree for this type of arrangement of private security? We go get armed training. Say, who will they be answerable to?
They will be answerable to government because they are licensed.
Who
is NBC now? Who are the media organization answerable to? Are they not licensed? Who are these, what they call it, other private organizations answerable to? It's part of what they will discuss. For instance, we've been talking about state police. At a point, they said almost 2/3 of states, they've already agreed. They did National Economic Council, they did all sorts of meeting on top of state police. It was abandoned and nobody is talking anything about it again. National Assembly, they talk about them again. We admit, say, we don't get enough security guys. Out of the little way we get for police, they say over 100,000 they take care of VIPs. Every day, we need to withdraw. We've ordered for the withdrawal. But we still see them around them almost every time. A case study of what happened at Wadata last week. See many policemen. How many politicians, the BB one, how many of them deserve to be at that particular location that day? And that one a politician. The one will not even be politician, we get many of them. Celebrities, then get 2-3 policemen. Their children get, their wives get. We get. Even organizations, big top organizations, we get their MDs, big guys, that they are taking care of them. Companies, I told you, many companies nationwide, they rely on policemen. So when you now count how many companies do we have nationwide and places that we need to take. For instance, now, worship centers have been added. On Fridays, on Sundays, they will engage them fully. So when they distract them to go and be taking care of mosques and churches, they strike in villages and kidnap people and take them away. So if you check some of these things, the will is not there to do the needful. You give order and you think people will just obey it without consequence, they will not. Because they are benefiting from it. Even the people that are engaging them, they are paying their gas. They know what they are making there. So they will never allow that payment. They know the amount they are making. For instance, if maybe DPO is getting, let's just say an average maybe 300K as salary, or maybe 500,000 naira in a month. But because of this mobilization that I used to do, is getting 1.5 million or 2 million naira. You now say, you have given order that they should withdraw all of them. They will say, yes, sir, yes, sir. It will happen to 1 or 2 days. But sack one DPO for not obeying that order. A month after, review whether they've gone back to their normal business or not. Sack another one. Or suspend. When you see some of these actions, everybody will be on top of their game. That is not the case here. So they will give repeated orders. They will give endless orders. It will never work. Because there's no consequence for not doing what you are giving order that they should do. No consequence.
No consequence. This matter still long, but time, no be with friend. As we would do other programs, we chip am in. But now make we go to Borno State, where we say yesterday will be Sunday. They kidnap 13 teenager girls. They say from the age of some 13 up until the age of 20. They carried 13 of them. One managed to escape. These ladies went to the farm to go and harvest, and now they don't kidnap them. They are lawmaker Aliun Dume on the yarn. Then Abdullah, that one, one of the representative of Borno State, the deputy speaker of Borno State House of Assembly. All of them, they explain, say, may they do something, may they try rescue these girls, bring them, come back. These ones now are not even students. Wait till you get to talk about that. Now, still, in reaction to all of these kidnappings, them now, plenty schools, especially in the north, don't close down. In short, they say for FCT, they say if you see Buhari yesterday, parents went there to go and carry their children. If you check Yobe, you check Kebbi, you check Kwara, you check plenty of these northern states, them, they don't shut down schools. Parents, students are complaining. In Plateau, many of them, they complain, say, this thing will affect the academic calendar. And some say they don't already pay school fees. Other ones talk, say, this thing, if they are closing it, they are actually buying into the idea what these terrorist people, them, they ask for. What do you have to say about all of that?
The terrorists will be celebrating because at least people are paying attention to what they are doing and they are reacting. And to them, they are in charge. It is unfortunate. We don't already talk about before now that if you don't pay attention and commit yourself to so many things what you're supposed to do, indirectly you'll be doing it. It's reactional and you have to spend more to achieve that. Go and check our budget. Now security, now they carry the heavy weight there, right? Agreed. But does it change anything? Education, they suffer, right? Agri, they suffer. Economy, they suffer. And the security again that we concentrate on now, neglecting some of those stuffs, we are still coming back again and it's still coming to come and affect them. For instance, you just talk about farm, agric.
Yes.
You talk about closure of school.
Yes,
Education. You talk about people cannot go to their farm. Economy. What will it lead to? Poverty. These are the drivers of the insecurity. But when you now concentrate on, fire to battle, in the course of even doing that again, you still use that national budget of security to still pay ransom. In the course of doing that, person where they hustle for your own life too, with all these conditions, stringent condition in the country, the savings we get or the property we get still go sell them to pay ransom. When you check some of these things, now because of waiting we no do, now they cause some of these things. The reason why I've been taught, okay, can we walk around the root cause of some of these things, tackle it from the beginning? The moment everything calm down now, we go back. They will tell you UNESCO talks say 26% for education. No, they will say last year we don't get enough money. They will put between 10 and 15. Even that 10 and 15, maybe not 10%, then go release eventually. They will say, oh no, to agree, this is the amount you need to put. They will say we don't get enough. To this we don't get. Education, we know that the moment you educate people, like many of them will not be able to subscribe to being engaged by some of these guys. But we don't pay attention to it. You pay attention to, okay, whenever it happens, you want to face the battle, you want to pay ransom, you want to buy more guns, you want to buy more weapons. You do more of that, and you are still not getting results because of some of the things where you neglect. ASU don't they beat their drum now. They want to go on strike. If you check what ASU have been asking for since 2009, compared to what you are spending to take care of bandits, you know that it's better we invest more on education. But do you know why they will not pay attention to that? The result, no, they come every 3 months, every 6 months, or every 4 years, that they wish that, oh, my tenure will soon expire. They want to do the one Nigeria will say, oh, you guys are working. Nobody is ready to lay that foundation that others will come and build on it. The likes of waiting, the likes of Awolowo, them, they do that time. Nobody is ready. It has collapsed. That's why we have this kind of system collapse.
But Kola, before you continue, this issue of education now we talk, they are really trying to make sure, say, these children go to school, with the free education and everything. The children themselves, the parents themselves, do they want their children to go to school? If we say, make we do the root cause of at least educate these people then, what if the parents don't want their children to go to school? What if the children themselves don't want to go to school? How do we make sure, say, them go to school?
If you check the statistics of people where they go to school now, it go hard you to conclude, say, parents no want make their children go to school compared to the olden days. And I will explain why. If, for instance, now, person way here say they don't kidnap somebody, and people way here say, okay, things they come, oh, may una take care of yourself, oh, then go their schools, they go pack their children, come back home. Or the Chibok girls where they never see released it today. Yeah. What kind of confidence do you want the parent to have in that kind of system? It go hard. But if you check the number of enrollment with the intervention of some of these international donors here and there, they increase almost every day. People are not getting admission into tertiary institutions because we now get more people to seek for that admission. So when it has to do with people will get interest, we are getting more people that are having interest, but we have some factors that are driving them back from it. Part of it now, okay, you increase school fees, the parents don't get enough money to pay. Luckily, they say, they come, they collect loan now. They will pay eventually. You understand? At the entry point, you will check some of our schools now where, apart from even every other thing, okay, you see girl child, you say they want to take care of girl child, they no get toilet for them. Some of them, when they are within their monthly this thing, they will need to leave school maybe for 3, 4, 5 days. That one day there, security wise, day. Condition of learning, sometimes it get as it be. So if you check some of these factors, it go hard you to say, okay, these people are not interested. The one where they interest, they did one particular software. They always talk about and when they talk, see, for you to be able to accommodate people that are interested in school in Kano State alone, you will double the number of schools they have right now.
Oh boy.
You need to double it for them to have that conducive learning. But what are we doing in this regard? If you say education is a must and free, Because that's the context of our distance. It's a must and free, at least basic education from primary 1 to GSS 3. But is that the reality right now? So if you feel like, oh, it's too much for you, the burden is too much, you are being overwhelmed, and what have you, then you will, in return, do it somewhere else. And where are they doing it now? Security.
Now, going back to Niger State on top of that kidnapping, the governor don't throw accusation out there. Plus, even one of the traditional rulers them say they were actually security. But they take them back from where you say security in schools. So there was actually security in the school. The governor mentioned, say, like 30 minutes before they withdraw the security. Even the traditional ruler actually second that talk, say, and they don't know where the order come from. Though the military, the defense secretary said they are investigating it. What does that one even have to say?
We don't talk about sabotage before now, and it has to do with that. Because the truth of the matter is that I don't tell you, say, if you get a successful operations like this, then get people where they work for them internally. It may be community people, it may be people from the security guys, in a situation whereby I remember this, is it Undume or something of Taraba? Is it Wadume or something?
Wadume, yes.
Wadume of Taraba then.
Remember? Kidnapping kingpin.
Yes, when they catch them, they still arrange for people who go rescue them on the road.
Yes.
And in the course of that exchange, they still kill
some policemen.
Yes. Today now they don't release them.
Yeah, and they got a hero's welcome
you understand?
When he went back
and they
home.
Celebrated him when he returned.
Yes.
So who go fit tell you now, say maybe he never even go back to a normal business. So if you get some of these people, you go know, say, normally we always get bad eggs, not only in Nigeria, across the globe. It's now left for you to know who are the people. Do you have that strong system to fish them out and deal with them? And when you are dealing with them, let it be known to everybody so that they will know that, okay, you are making progress. Because in a situation whereby we get that kind of order to say, make them come out, nobody today would they always hear these kind of things. Even the what they call them, minister of justice where they kill years back, over 20 years back. In children too being explained how the security architecture in his house were withdrawn shortly before the operation. And immediately after the operation, they came back.
So who they give the order for this security to promote that place? Who gives the order?
So
and then because the governor is saying we got this intelligence and we let them know, and truly they move security there. Like that minute they remove security there, and this is not the first time. Because truly, if we also go to even Kwara, you know, I told you we talk and hear wouldn't they? How come till today these things keep coming out? They will say we go investigate, and in the end nothing happens.
The how come is because no consequence. That investigate. When police say they go investigate, just do your stuff by yourself. I've been sharing a particular video lately now. I think it was yesterday. I don't know if you go through it. A man where they want kidnapper inside Abuja.
Yes.
They want kidnapper. They attempted it. They shot him repeatedly. They thought he is dead already, and they left. Eventually, the person managed to survive. You understand? 9 workers. They say their tradition, they go engage you. They go make you employ them, like say they won't come work for your house. Then go use that one to know your in and out, everything. They go kidnap. This guy attempted to even escape, went to the rooftop, showed how he removed his roof for him to be able to escape. Unfortunately, his phone fell down from the rooftop. They saw it and they were able to trace him. They brought him down from there. He said in the course of engaging him under the ceiling itself, he was able to even secure one of their guns, but he was not able to shoot. He attempted to pull the trigger, but he didn't get it because he has never used a gun before. Unfortunately, till today, he said they changed that story for him. So when you allow kidnappers to be working freely, definitely you know that it's a network problem, big business. And big guys are there. So if you cannot be able to fish them out and you still want to treat everybody equally, then we can't end this battle. We can't end it. No consequence. Everybody will investigate. Nothing will come out of it.
Before we move on, the closure of the schools, is it something time now, something where we supposed to do, or is there another way where we supposed to be handle this one? Because like I said earlier, some parents, they say this is not the right way. Say security, government supposed to handle them, it not supposed to affect them. This thing should not be more than the government's them. Some students too are saying, Kai, I know they're happy about them, but is it what should be done? Facing the reality, what would they face right now?
I know saying temporary anyway. They will just need to stabilize the situation and quickly ask those children to go back to school. But the unfortunate part of it is that if they don't make this move right now, if it happen in another place, people go to say, at least it don't happen. Now get intel, say any school now is prone to attack.
But we don't have enough security to push to all the schools.
Where are the security we are talking about? If we now ask our policemen to take care of all the schools nationwide, other locations, who will take care of it? Now, where the challenge they be that we don't have them enough.
But you also say we have plenty. But you say we also have plenty security people. Can they also now carry from the NSCDC, maybe from the FRS, carry from all the other security outfits? Them make all of them feature more into protecting schools, protecting places. Then where they more prone to this action.
The action
bombard these bushes before
the attack that these people used to do. How many minutes does it take? For instance, if we say they should take care of schools, would they take care of all churches nationwide? Would they take care of all mosques nationwide? You understand? So if you check this thing, it don't make sense, say they shut schools. In fact, it's a sign of weakness. Say we don't already admit, say we don't get capacity to manage these people. And those guys will be celebrating, say, and because of all, then close school now. But at this point, the situation appeared to be confusing to them. So maybe it may just, maybe for like a week, for them to be able to re-strategize. Eventually, maybe there are some that they know that they are not that prone to attack. Because the location of some of these schools, whether we like it or not, they either need to shut it down now or to mobilize policemen to those locations. There are some too that where they are located, you know that those ones, even those guys, no go want to do anyhow. Some people have been asking why they don't enter the higher institution here and there. You check most of those higher institutions' location is still a bit better in some locations, especially for the public schools, compared to primary schools that are situated in the villages or some of these boarding schools. If not because of the new trend, most of the boarding schools used to be in the villages. You understand? Yeah. So with that, if it happen again, people will still insult the government, say, well, now no, say this thing don't happen. Why not even shut the school? And if you're talking about shutting of school, what about the school that they've not even shut? Their parents they've run to the place
to carry their children,
withdrew all their children. So it's almost the same thing. If you allow some to be going to school, why some get scared and they withdrew all their children? So how do you balance the academic calendar? Will you say want to be fair to those people too? You will be teaching their colleagues. Maybe they are 30 in number in school. Maybe 20 of them, they left. You are now taking care of the remaining 10. You will still start afresh again when they return.
All right.
So the best way is for them to manage the situation, calm it down, make sure that they are on top of the game. They can easily control these people than you saying, okay, because of say they attack only one or two. They will attack more because at a point, when this thing they happen before now too, we they get some of these kind of measures where government go take they close school and they go open and thereafter.
Okay, so make we just talk a little bit more on top of this insecurity before we move to the next one. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, don't come out now and say the soldiers don't identify the location. That's the number 3 talk here now. He said they don't identify the location where the schoolgirls, where they kidnapped from Kebbi State, they. In short, in a word, for the way we talk, he said this issue of security, they sensitive. But so far, intelligence where we get for hand, they show say we are almost close to those children. What do you have to say about this? Plus, also say Gana, one of our top politicians, don't also come out to talk, say, in get, like some people call and say, these people now where they kidnap these children, say they are doing it because they won't use them as shield. Based on they don't hear that report, say USA then go bring down to finish the terrorists. So they are actually kidnapping these children, so they go use them to cover themselves in case truly Glasgow's reach for their domot. Does it now mean say they are probably not going to ransom these children or release these children?
It depends now. It depends. You remember Chibok girls, they were releasing them systematically. You understand? And is it that she get too at a point?
That she girls too. Yes.
They were also releasing them batch by batch based on negotiation. So it doesn't matter whether it may be for two purposes or even more. You understand? We want to use them as shield, and we want to also make money. For instance, if you carry 300 students, you can use 50 of them to make money and still keep 250 to your side, depending on how the situation be. It's just for us to be able to say enough is enough. And I want to believe that we have the capacity to achieve this if the political will is there. And the people who talk say they don't dare close to rescue them. We don't want to hear the ransom payment or whatever. Let us get to know eventually how these children will be rescued. I have that belief, say they go release them. Okay. But it shouldn't be for payment of ransom.
It should be for goodwill.
It should be like, okay, we go there, we bombard them, and we're able to rescue them. It should be like that. Unfortunately, parents might be scared. Oh, they will get casualty from some of the children. But we need more of this operation, whether we like it or not, before we can say we are progressing. If not, some people that are not even in the business right now will eventually venture into the business.
All right, if not, some people will be saying they're into the business. If they never enter now, they go enter because of how it look lucrative. But before we go close mouth on top of the show, make we leave some insecurity and then enter to some other happenings we happened from last week up until now. So a core member, somebody where they serve with the NYSC, Oyaje Daniel, being go enter for inside social media. I think this talk we will need to even advance some further. It goes social media, they post them to school to go they teach. You know, a young boy to a secondary school to teach, and then he come out and say, or more, any female student will no coordinate themselves, I go knock them big kaka. You get? He say, how you go there SS3, but you carry, you know, you use words, you know, way past 400 level, uni lady. How about it is wrong now? And this thing don't continue to cause vex. But it's like the boy quickly realized what he do. He go pull down the post. But before then, the post had already gone viral. A lot of things, parents even shouting, say, shows our children know they safe. NYSC invite him for investigation, and then they now remove him from that school, posted him to headquarters, make him finish in service there. They say they go in school, all the places them, because he say he has been teaching for 8 years. They have never accused him of this kind of thing. He actually don't raise voice for young girls, saying a joke. Him being the joke. You know, but investigation ongoing. They change his place of service. Parents are shouting. A lot of people are shouting. What do you get to talk about this? Following that this is a youth, a young person who's supposed to be productive in life.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's another way of showing what social media can cause in the country. And unfortunately, the guy no manage and well. They always they don't really pay attention to the whatever you put outside there represents you, symbolizes whom you are. And now waiting be happen right now. Him be apologize. Him be talk, say, okay, you know, be person like that. Don't they teach since all this while and just joke. Now in the joke. Before you can type, we understand the communication process. It starts from stimuli, right? Say, oh, you even think about that. You now decode the message. Before you decode the message, you now say you want to push it out there. In the course of all this, many of them, they always do to attract an audience, engagement, people comment, they were making fun of it and stuff like that. But you forget that this is a public space. Even if not a joke, you know what it means. And at that point, you're supposed to be extraordinarily conscious of whatever you are pushing out there. And one of the reasons why they talk say, okay, this social media bill where they talk, we really need them. Many people always kick against it because it's coming from government, and they will say they want you to silence them, they want you to do this and that. But so many things that are going wrong. Some pictures that we are not supposed to even see, that are not decent, you see it being displayed on social media. So that, it not really sit down well, but this is the situation where we find ourselves, and we have to just manage it. In his own case, beyond relocating his PPA, I think NYSC should do better to serve as deterrent to others. They're supposed to punish him, maybe by extension of service year, so that before even finish, they don't already let him know, say, he go serve more. You understand?
Withdrawing some of his alawi or
extension
something.
Of service here without
maybe
pay.
Ambassador.
You understand?
It should go and be preaching to
so
schools.
It will teach other people lesson that you cannot just go to social media to go and do whatever there, because this comment don't really make any sense. It's more of child abuse, get child abuse. The way you presented it, whatever the apology that you are now pushing out there, is more of like a broken egg. For you to be able to pack it together and still make one egg, it go hard you. And that is what we are seeing right now. And people will still have that impression about him forever.
Okay, now this thing now, does it affect the NYSC, the scheme? Because some people now don't come out, say the NYSC, like campaigners and parents, they urge, say they should do swift action, clearer NYSC rules. You get, they say clear rules and reporting paths can reduce this abuse risk. Say make the NYSC protect their, like they should do clear rules, swift action that would build trust in the scheme. Does this have to do with the NYSC? Abi, it is about this young man of his own and those other people they waited, because they say even some people go engage there, they support them. So those ones, man, they go fish them out and find a way to punish them. Is this a big deal? Or is it NYSC fault, or is it the fault of that child?
It's not NYSC fault, because NYSC no grow this person from childhood. NYSC no be the person where they train them from primary to secondary school. Now after even tertiary institution, after he graduate, now they come carry him, give her to NYSC
for just 1 year,
for just 365 days. So we can't blame NYSC for this. The only way they can now see it as a threat to the scheme is for now to, okay, maybe hide it, because law would always review and they get their code and get rules and regulations. To now say, okay, to engage on social media now, what kind of things you are saying there, they may now factor it. Maybe they have one additional line in their rules and regulations to guide them, and it should be part of orientation too. Because it's just because of this person is wearing khaki, that is why we are seeing it in that direction. It can, as well as a Nigerian, as an individual, go to a social media space and go and write all sorts of these things.
Using
like this.
Ezra Olubi, the paystack guy self, as even you know, that guy too, the same thing. He owned from even many years ago, things the way he talk.
Things where he talk. So it gets a way of hunting them back, you understand? But being a core member, for now how they feel trace and be that. So the best way again too, since it's representing NYSC for now, is for them to be able to say, okay, subsequently, this and this and this and this is what you need to do or what you don't need to do. I hope they will still not kick against it to say they want to go and silent call member on social media space. But this now one of the implications of the reason why people they talk about that regulation.
Okay, so final words today in just 30 seconds to a minute.
Final words, we talk more about our security. We hope they can act. We hope government can stop talking and act. And we want to see the result of that action. Let people will see their MDs with 3, 4, 5 police snap a picture and report. Say, Oga President give order yesterday. Our MD still come with police, so it may be a secret report or whatever. Let people start speaking out. Oh, Oga President give order yesterday. A complaint beside my house. I saw 5 soldiers, 5 policemen there.
So Nigerians should get involved in
Let
this.
them get involved. Oga President give order yesterday. I still see celebrity at an event just now. 5 security men just follow him. Let us also pinpoint some of these things, because that order will only last for 2-3 days and they forget about it. So what happens thereafter?
And one thing you can't take away from the current government is that they pay attention to what people are saying. So if you can be able to get some of those pictures, oh, Oga President give order, is this person constitutionally recognized to have this kind of number of policemen? Snap the picture, post it on your social media page. Tag Oga President, tag presidency. The order that you gave last 2 days, last week, are they obeying the order or not? Because we are tired of this giving order and we are withdrawing social number. Then again, what is happening to our state police was an update on the idea of getting state police. Whether we like it or not, politicians will manipulate anybody, not even police. Soldiers, they will manipulate soldiers. They will manipulate anybody if they wish, and the system allow them to do that. So the idea of saying, if they get state police, katakata go plenty, let us fight our immediate and peculiar problem right now. Forget about politics.
Okay. Kolawole Omoni on that one. Thank you so much for showing up, and thank you so much for all of your takes on top of the matter. God bless you. We hope to do this again tomorrow.
Thank you very much for having me.
And for all of you, we say Tanda Gidigam to take and enjoy the show with us. My people for Kano, my people for Abuja, our people from all over Nigeria and even all over the world. We appreciate you say Tanda Gidigam on top this station to take follow us here. And I beg no forget, drop your comments under this video. Drop your comments. We will definitely go through them. And then if you continue to also follow us, because tomorrow, same time, same station, we go show back again on top another wonderful edition of the show. As it be now, good use of social media. No be to just go they post things the way we say go spoil your name, go they make us they doubt your training. You don't hear all of the things them security in everybody business. Oga Presido don't give order. Your own now to make sure say you police the police. You police the police. You are also the president of this country. Get these pictures, get this information, start a hashtag on social media, post these pictures them, and make sure say you self join your hand to make Nigeria better. Remember, we are on all social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV, and our website na www.cricedradiotv.com. More programs will continue to come on the show, but until then, my name na Princess Anyana. Thank you so much to the production crew. We make sure say the work goes smooth, and God bless you. God bless Nigeria, and God bless every one of us.